Hello everyone, TD Junkie here, back with a brand new video on the channel. And in today's video, I am going to be going over who, in my opinion, should win DISVENTURE Camp Season 4.as. The season is almost over as we are now at the final 4, and there are only 2 months left until the season ends. So we'll be going over everyone in the final 4 and who would make the best candidate for a winner anyways. With that being said, onto the video. First off, I would like to go over the final 4 just in general real quick. In my opinion, this final 4 is pretty decent. I think majority of the candidates for the final 4 here are fine, and the main highlights are definitely Hannah and Jade here. And while I do have my problems with Anastasia and Logan this season, I don't think them being here is necessarily a bad idea, even if they have been going downhill a bit in recent episodes. My only main problem with the final 4 is that it feels like other characters probably deserve to be here more, and I do think that this final 4 should have had another antagonist or strategic character just to make it a tad bit more intense, but besides that, this final 4 is very strong. Anyways, I'm now going to be going over the person I want to win Season 4 the least, and that person is disappointment in the game of life. Now, this might come as a bit of a shock, given how for a long time I've been a major fan of Anastasia for majority of the season, and she was my favorite character for majority of the season. But recently, in my opinion, she is probably the worst candidate to win Season 4 for a number of reasons. First off, from a narrative perspective, I don't think it necessarily makes sense for her to win. I don't think it makes sense for Anastasia to win, given how she's been portrayed in recent epis. Having her win the season after all the shitty moves she's done would not be all that satisfying to watch. Like the amount of time Anastasia has spent in recent episodes either beefing with people for little to no reason or just being paranoid all the time is insane. And while this isn't necessarily a problem on its own, as having a paranoid character could work if you use them in an interesting way, but unfortunately the way her paranoia has been written in recent episodes isn't all that believable and has made her come off as really annoying, which makes Anastasia feel like a worse character. So rewarding her with a win after all of the stuff she's done this season wouldn't be the best way to end her character arc. Also, another reason why I don't think Anastasia should win is because I don't really see a believable way for her to win, given how damn near half of the jury cast does not like her or is friends with other people. There is no way she is getting to the final 3 if she doesn't win the challenge. Overall though, in my opinion, Anastasia should not win, as rewarding her with a win after how annoying she's been in the past few episodes would not be all that satisfying to watch. Disappointment in the game of life. I don't think I need to make this section too long, as most of y'all probably already know the reason for why I don't want Logan to win, so I'll just make this quick. In my opinion, Logan should not win Season 4, mostly because rewarding him with a win after all the flipping and just generally questionable game moves he's made this season would not be all that good. Now, I do have to clarify here. No, I'm not saying that Logan shouldn't win because he flips all the time. In my opinion, having a winner who does a lot of flipping in the game is fine. As flipping is a major part of the game and is just kind of a given in reality shows. The problem is that Logan is never called out for his flipping and is portrayed as the good guy from the narrative for majority of the season, and only really starts getting consequences for his actions by the later half of the season. If he was called out for his flipping earlier in the season, then this wouldn't be an issue, but considering he doesn't really start getting in trouble or called out for it until the final 6, having him win wouldn't be all that satisfying. The second reason why Logan shouldn't win, in my opinion, is because I think it would be more narratively impactful if he came in 3rd. Not even getting to the fact that it would be a nice parallel for him to not only place 3rd in the Olapomics, but also 3rd in the show. But I also think that the jury choosing who gets out would be the best way to give Logan some consequences for flipping all the time. Overall though, while Logan winning wouldn't be the worst thing ever, I don't think he should win, and H be better off getting out due to the jury vote in the final 3. Disappointment in the game of life. In my opinion, Hannah is one of the best candidates to win, and if the person above her doesn't win, in my opinion, she is the best person to win Season 4. First off, Hannah is easily one of my favorite characters this season, so I am a bit biased here, but I also think she has a lot of narrative potential. Now, if you asked me if Hannah should win Season 4 a few months ago, I would have said no. But given how her arc has been handled in the last few episodes, I think her winning is now fine and could be very good and exciting to watch. I will say though that it would be a tad bit difficult to get her to the finale while also making it believable. Given how Hannah has the most friends with people in the jury at this stage of the game, there is no doubt that everybody left in the game is going to try and target her, so unless she wins the next two immunities, she is definitely getting out. But even with that, I think Hannah winning is a good idea, especially after how much shit she's been through this season. Having her win and get a happy ending would be really sweet to watch. Anyways, I'm now moving on to the person I want to win season 4 the most, and that person is
disappointment in the game of life.
Some of y'all probably saw this coming given how much I like her, but in my opinion, Jade is definitely the best candidate to win season 4. Not only because she's my favorite left, but I do think that it would be narratively satisfying for her to win the season given how she's a pretty balanced character and is likable. Also, I think that it would be very easy to have Jade win the season, given how she's one of the better strategic players this season. Her getting to the finale wouldn't be that hard to write, and she has a decent social game, so she would probably be able to make it past the jury vote if Hannah gets out. I will say though that Jade winning would kind of support the claim that Jade is a writer's pet, as she has had not many struggles this season compared to everyone else, so her winning would kind of support that claim. But I am able to look past that, mostly because of how much I enjoy Jade this season. Overall though, in my opinion, Jade is the best candidate to win season 4 at the moment, and I really hope she does, as I would have no complaints if she did. Anyways, that's about all I got for this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing and turning on post notifications so you never miss another video from me, and I'll catch y'all in my next video hopefully tomorrow. Peace out, take care, bye bye.